Hi guys, welcome to Warwickshire Outdoors. I'm in Back Garden HQ at the moment. We're still in lockdown here in the UK, although they have relaxed some of the laws since the weekend. Yeah, still being careful. It's a day off work for me today. It's a Tuesday. I'm back at work tomorrow. My son is being homeschooled by my wife in the house at the moment. So yeah, it's fun all round. But my son and I and a couple of friends were really looking forward to going to the Bushcraft show this year. I'd booked the time off work last year as soon as I knew the dates, but unfortunately that's obviously been postponed, and that was due to take place on the 22nd, 23rd, 24th and 25th, which is just about under 2 weeks away. But I've already got the time off work, so what we're going to do is we're still going to have a little bit of a back garden bushcraft event. So we're going to be camping in the back garden on Friday night and Saturday night, and what we're going to be doing is setting some people some challenges to do, just to bring people together really, and share ideas and share photographs. And on Saturday night, that's Saturday the 23rd, I'll be doing a Facebook Live event from the garden, and people can join in, send comments, send in photographs or whatever they want to do really. We'll have to see how it goes. I'll put a link in the description down to Warwickshire Outdoors Facebook page, and also put a link to Warwickshire Outdoors Instagram. And what the challenges are going to be, I'm thinking about one, sleep in your garden for 2 nights, Friday night and Saturday night, or any 2 nights really. The second challenge, if you are willing to accept, is cook a meal on a fire. The third challenge is to start a fire using only natural materials like birch bark. And the fourth challenge is to make a cup of nettle tea and drink it. Okay, now I know not everybody's got back gardens and stuff, so if you can think of a different challenge you can do, for example, if you can't cook on an open fire, cook a meal on one ring on your cooker, or cook on a barbecue with pans and pots. If you can't sleep in the garden, if you've got a balcony, do that. If not, get the kids to make a bushcraft shelter with, I don't know, sheets and blankets in the house, or sleep on the living room floor for 2 nights. Use your imagination, but I want you to contact me and send photographs and comments. You can email me at warwickshireoutdoors@gmail.com with photographs or whatever you want to do, because during that weekend and during the 2 nights, my son and I will be filming it all, and then we'll put that all together and get that out a couple of weeks after the event. Now, the Facebook Live event is going to take place on the Saturday. It's going to take place at 5 o'clock, which is British local time, which is 4 o'clock Zulu time or Greenwich time. Okay, I don't know how long it'll go on for, half an hour maybe, depends who gets involved, but you can be interactive, let us know how you're getting on. Oh, another challenge I thought about might be worth having a go at is trying to carve a feather stick. Okay, and I'm not going to show you how to do any of this stuff now, because some of it I'm not great at carving feather sticks, for example, but I've lit loads of fires using birch bark. So you can look on YouTube and get ways to do that. You can have a go at one of them, you can have a go at all of them, or you can have a go at something else that you've never done before. But let us know, and please take part and interact on the Saturday night. I know my son would really love it to hear from people, and take it as a challenge and a way to bring us all together when we should be doing something really fun. I was really looking forward to getting the chance to hopefully meeting Ray Mears at the Bushcraft show this year, but anyway, they're looking at probably postponing it. Well, it is postponed obviously, but when it's going to be, who knows? We'll have to see. Maybe we might have to wait till next year now. But yeah, accept the challenges, join us on the Saturday night, and if you could just take part, send some comments, it'd be absolutely brilliant. I really want to thank everybody who's sent in comments for the last video on the Sabre 45. It's really appreciated, some really kind comments, and thank you very much for that. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make a cup of tea on this. So here we have the Lixada wood stove. It's made of stainless steel. It comes in this canvas bag. This cost me about £12 when I bought it about 2 years ago. It comes with a little piece of sandpaper, because some of the edges are a bit sharp when you first get it. I've just kept that. That's just something I've added in case I need to stop ash getting on the ground. But this is what you get. And this basically is the stove. It's all together, it just folds out like this, 4 sides. Then you just put the ash pan in. Close the sides up like that, and you just put the pin in to keep it in place so it doesn't come apart. That you can put inside, and it'll hold a trangia burner if you need to use that. But we're going to use wood today. So here are the trivets that go on top. They go like so. And like so, and help stabilise it and gives it a platform for your pots. It's quite light, it's not that heavy. As you can see, I've used this quite a few times. There's a little security pin on here which you can unscrew. And I think you can put that through those holes there to secure it all together when you're using it, so you don't lose the pin. But I don't tend to bother. So there we have it, Lixada wood stove. It's quite sturdy. It rattles a little bit, but it's sturdy enough. It stays together. It doesn't warp at all, perhaps slightly, but not much. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's get some water on the boil. Put some birch bark in. So those of you who are going to accept the birch bark challenge for the weekend to come, there's plenty of videos on YouTube. It will show you how to scrape up the scraping. So part of the challenge is to learn how to do it so that you're ready for the weekend. The secret with these stoves is to not to overfill them. You see some people using these on YouTube and they're crammed with wood. You don't need to do that. You should only really use thumb-sized pieces of wood, really. That's all you need, and you just need to put enough wood in just to keep the fire going, because it's going to be plenty hot enough. Of course, you start with little twigs and build up. So let's get the fire going. So as you can see, I'm only putting a few twigs in at a time, just enough to keep the fire ticking over. It doesn't have to be raging, that's plenty hot enough to cook on. And just every now and again I'll just put in 1, 2, 3 little sticks to keep it ticking over, and that's all you need. So you can see there's only a very small fire in there. I've only added to I've only had to add a few sticks, and that's starting to boil already. It's only been on a couple of minutes. It's worth having a pair of gloves. These leather gloves I bought for £5 from a gardening centre about 20 years ago, and they're still going strong. This stove, as I said, I bought for about £12. So as you can see, I've only had to burn a very small amount of wood to get this going. I'm going to douse a bit of water on that tree stump in a bit when I've finished, but I think a lot of people just keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it and feeding it when I've seen people using these sort of things before, and you really don't have to. As I say, just a few sticks at a time. And I've still got wood left. But anyway, my tea's ready to drink. So here we are, guys. It's all burnt out. Got rid of the ashes. It burns really efficiently. As you can see, I've still got wood left. You don't have to pile it up. A couple of sticks on now and again, and it'll do the job for you. There's a little bit of one of the pins is coming a little bit loose here, and just have to push it back up now and again. But as I say, for the price, to pack away, it's really easy. Pull the pin out. And there you have it. And that just goes back in its case. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that little look at the Lixada. I hope you can join us for the Facebook Live event. That is on Warwickshire Outdoors Facebook page. I'll put, as I said earlier, I'll put a link to that. And just to reiterate, it will be at 5 o'clock British local time, or 4 o'clock Zulu time or Greenwich time. So I hope you can join us. Have a go at the challenges between now and then, so you can get some practice in, get the kids involved, get the kids to make a bushcraft den in the house with sheets and blankets. Do anything you want. Anything that can raise the spirits at the moment, and I hope you can join us for the event. If you can't, and you send stuff in anyway, or we don't have time to fit it all in, then send stuff anyway, and I'll try and include some of it in the film that I'll be doing of that weekend as well, which I'll do at the time. So I'll look forward to seeing you then, and take care and stay safe. Bye.